My name is Komal. So by the time it gets connected, I'll just start what we had in mind. So in the last discussion where we were discussing with group 1, there were a lot of things which came in mind regarding marketing, regarding bringing people together at one platform. Even we also think the same way. But how does this happen? Is Lung Connect currently working as an organization? If yes, is it yes or no? Because things come together when people work as an organization, when we have one vision. Does Lung Connect have a vision right now? We need to have a vision that Lung Connect will be the face of the lung cancer, for the voices of people who are suffering with lung cancer, for the survivors, for the caregivers, and for everyone. So we need to make Lung Connect the powerful face for the lung cancer. This should be the vision, or maybe anything. But first we need to decide what is our vision. Once the vision is decided, as one of, I don't know his name, but you suggested that are we taking learnings from other disciplines? We all have seen, you guys must be knowing Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. How did you guys know about it? Because the advertisement was there across India. We made 3 days so special in India that every monument was lit with that logo. Each and every small kid knew what is Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. How did it happen? It happened because of powerful logos. It happened because government took part in it. Government actually ensured that everybody send messages to their own customers. They take that integrity pledge and etc. So how do we do this? In similar way, for lung cancer, we need to create those powerful logos. There need to be powerful taglines and hashtags and one single communication across social media and one single communication of what lung cancer means as an organization and for the people and by the people. So that is what we mean in our first point. Now, how does this happen? We all spoke in our earlier discussion that we need funds for research. We don't have funds for research. But how many people know that we don't have funds for research? That was the question. How will that happen? That will also happen through marketing. We first need funds for marketing, then for research. Ultimately, funds for research will come. And who will be the people who give funds for marketing? The same people who give funds for research. That is the pharma companies, the research institutes. You do co-branding collaterals with them. They will get marketing through that. They will get profits through that. No company is going to come forward and give you money just like that for research. We need to even give branding to them so that they benefit it. At the end of the day, this world works on profit. So we need to keep that in picture as to how are they going to profit out of this. So we need to, so this way we will have the money to market, and then eventually also the fund for research will come. Now coming to connecting, so right now in Lung Connect there are advocates and there are consultants who are coming and doing the interviews. We need to get patient interviews. We need to get panel discussion with patients. We need to have a positive messaging right now. There needs to be social live interviews where even patients and survivors are also sharing it, and more such interviews happen. The next thing is, somebody spoke about celebrity endorsement. Celebrity endorsement comes with money. Do we have the money in the first place? We don't have such money. Like Vivek sir has his own story, there are many such people who have their stories. We need to bring those people, make them the brand ambassadors. They will become the advocates of this vision. The second thing is, now somebody spoke about having a video before a movie starts in the theater. We all see ads of cancer. All are negative marketing. Negative marketing brings negativity. In cancer, we need the hope. We spoke about hope, but are we giving hope through our advertisements? No. We are only spreading negativity through our advertisements, that if you eat tobacco, you will get cancer, you will die, this will happen and that will happen. We need to start supportive marketing, supportive communication, curative communication. And that is how that stigma That stigma will go away only when we have a supportive marketing in place and not a negative marketing in place. And we know here in this room, how many of you guys knew that there is a November month for cancer? At least I didn't know. How will we know about it? We need to have marketing in place that's celebrating 1 week or a month for cancer
Komal,
in India
we
and
are
globally.
running late. You have 10 minutes. We are going to 20 minutes, please.
Yeah, I am done.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
So I would request the expert panelists to share their thoughts and views on using Lung Connect digital platform to increase disease education. That was the whole discussion which Group 2 had. How can we use this platform for disease education?
Is there a role for media to play in creating that awareness? Let me give a specific example. I guess today everyone knows what Shah Rukh Khan's sons does or what his son's new business is, right? For example, quite frankly, till Sanjeev sir's mail came in, I was not knowing the extent of work that Lung Connect was doing, despite having been in Tata Trust for 20 odd years and having worked in the area of cancer, having sat on the board of Tata Memorial for 7 odd years, I didn't know to that extent of granularity that exists. Whereas what Aryan Khan does, probably every Tom, Dick and Harry from age of 7 to 70 knows. So how do you create that awareness in trying to propagate?
It happens with time. It is not going to happen just suddenly. Shah Rukh Khan became Shah Rukh Khan over a decade, over 2-3 decades. Now people know his son because he is Shah Rukh Khan's son. So it will happen over the years.
I think what he is telling that we should employ some professional people to run that. Those who have experience in that, they know, they should have some background that what people want, how to attract the people. As a person, at least as a doctor, we are good at treating the patient, but we are not good at reading the psychology of the patient and the population. So whatever the funding, we should employ the people and they should be full time. So most of the time the NGOs are working, that's very great that, but still everyone has some other commitment for their life. Also, we should have a fund that some professional manager, one dealing with the advertising section, one dealing with the corporate media.
That's why I mentioned, sir, organization.
Yeah, so
right
that
now,
will really help.
Yeah, right now Lung Connect working as an organization? Are people designated with those designated roles
So
that this people
will be
is?
the second step
Yeah.
from that. And the other thing is which you are telling regarding the positive and negative media. I fully agree that environmental pollution is one of the source, but still tobacco is still the problem. We are not out of the tobacco. It's not the lung cancer. So we should definitely, the pollution is not only for the lung cancer, for other disease also, but still the tobacco cessation, not in a negative way, but you are saying correctly, but we should at least the target population like the 8th, 9th, 10th student, that should also be targeted, that tobacco, because that is the age when they should. We should not forget that prevention is always better than cure. So that like a school visit to the kid, they should have some Lung Cancer Connect should have a visit to the school 8th, 9th, 10th where the kids they been exposed to that population. So that from the preventive. So Lung Cancer Connect should not focus on the treatment part. We should focus on the preventive part also. And one wing should be dedicated who works for all these area. I think that may be one and another. So that is another aspect for lung cancer, not the treatment. Prevention should also be one of the.
Thank you so much. So in fact, I would just sum up the key takeaways for this particular group and the learnings that we are getting is that we are looking at media and marketing, but we have to look at, so now apart from NGOs, patients and survivors, we need to enroll an expert team from media and marketing as well. So that is our action point as well, that we have to bring in media and marketing and advertising professionals on board in our team to strengthen this and take this forward. So just in a nutshell. So inviting group 3 to share their points and views.